The owner of a local herbal health store is banning anyone vaccinated for COVID-19 from entering his shop. Experts warn this is based on misinformation. CBC's Katerina Georgieva with more on making sure the information that you act on is from a credible source.
This type of rhetoric that is spread, can affect the health and safety of Canadians.
Rhetoric like this. A sign on the door of this Windsor shop says, if you've had any COVID-19 shots, stay out. The store owner calls the vaccines experimental. His worry?
Called leakage. You understand the concept here. You got somebody taking something inside, now it's leaking out. Why would I take the chance of somebody walking in and possibly infecting me with something that they might have coming out of their bodies? We don't know.
He says those vaccinated can do pickup, but they can't enter. But this expert says this idea has no basis in science.
I think a lot of these ideas come from, first of all, lack of knowledge and lack of understanding of how basic biology and molecular cellular biology works. That is actually not the case. The DNA or the mRNA cannot leak out of our cells. They don't leak out of our cells. So there's absolutely no evidence to say that someone who is vaccinated will cause harm to someone who's unvaccinated.
The shop owner says he was inspired by a gym out west that had implemented a similar policy. Interior Health in BC responded to say there is no public health basis for a policy excluding people who are immunized against COVID-19. The local health unit hadn't heard of the shop's sign until CBC asked about it.
All these vaccines are safe. Everyone, if they have question about vaccine, please go to the credible resources.
The shop also says it's open because it's essential. It sells vitamins and protein powders. The health unit has yet to confirm if this is the case. Sankar says though she's heard of many vaccine-related conspiracy theories before, this one from the shop is new to her.
I think it's really important for us to actually realize that it tends to come from a smaller group of people than we realize. There are actually more people who are looking for proper sources of information.
All the while, in Ontario, COVID-19 case numbers are skyrocketing. ICU beds are overflowing, and Sankar stresses misinformation that leads to more vaccine hesitancy will only keep us here for longer. Katerina Georgieva, CBC News, Windsor.
A Harrow man says he's